All right. It's time to have this started. All right, so we're soon gonna start this. We're gonna start in a few minutes. 4 minutes left, and we get this started. So if you're joining, I want you to leave a comment and let me know that you can hear my voice and you can see the screen, and tell me where you are joining from. Just leave a comment and let me know where you are joining from, and if you can hear my voice, you can see the screen. The things I'm about to share with you today are going to help you to, increase your sales without having to spend more on advertising. Pretty awesome, right? So I want you to leave a comment. Just leave a comment that you can hear my voice and you can see the screen. Let me know, because technology can be crazy sometimes. So I want to be sure that everyone can hear me. Also, Alex, you're welcome. So I want to believe that you can hear me and you can see the screen. Great, great. Today I'm about to impact you guys with knowledge that will help you to make more money with your e-commerce businesses. All right. If you're joining, we have 3 minutes to get this started. We're just giving people some time. This training is scheduled to kickstart by 8:30. So we just have to give people some time to join it, but we start at exactly 8:30, right? It doesn't matter if I just have one person here, right? We are starting, all right? So by 8:30, right on the clock, we are starting. If you're joining us, I want you to leave a comment. Leave a comment that you can hear me, you can see the screen, all right? And tell me where you're joining from. And how's Agor Palace today? That's Festac, correct? Yeah, that's Festac. Hope all is well over there. Let me know in the comment section that you can see the screen. You can see the screen, and of course, you can hear my voice. And let me know where you're joining from. We are starting in the next 1 minute. All right, we're about to get this started. We're about to get this started, right? Flooded. Wow, that's flooded. From when did it rain? Is it that serious? Wow, that's crazy. Flooded. Wow, 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 wow. Well, the problem is bad drainages, and even the few drainages that are available, they are clogged, blocked. And it's not just about the government; it's still about the people, right? You have you know refugees, but then you dump them in the drainages. Well, it's actually not the fault of the government in such cases, right? Angel from Abuja, you're welcome. All right, guys, so we're about to get started. Welcome. Today, I'm about to share with you a smart system um, that I personally use to add an extra 900 207,000 naira, right, to my business in 30 days. And I did this without having to increase my traffic. All right. I didn't have to spend more budget on Facebook ads or Google ads or YouTube ads or any of the sources of traffic. It was basically from the same traffic that was sent to my business, right? And today I want to share with you how you can do this. All right. I want to share with you how you can do this yourself. You see, in the past, I've helped a whole lot of people to achieve incredible results in terms of their businesses. All right. And for those persons, if you're wondering that, oh, can you show us how you mean? Now, if you check your screen, you will see a screenshot, even though I don't like, talking about my personal earnings these days, right? I prefer to talk about what people whom I have impacted are doing with their businesses. All right. But for the sake of social proof, this is what you have on your screen. You can see 907,300 something there, right? And yes, it's money in the bank, in case you're wondering. All right. Now, as I was saying, I've impacted a whole lot of people, right, in the e-commerce space. All right. Here is Harry, who took who is part of the 10x community, by the way, right? And he came in. He was a 9 to 5 guy, right? He had his own job, but he wanted some extra income, all right? So he got started with you know the training I had available at the time. And in 6 months into implementing what that training taught, he was able to get himself a car. And funny enough, he has a very interesting story, because when he got started, the wife didn't believe in what he was doing, until the wife started seeing the weekly alerts, you know, and the wife became part of the business, right? And here is, Desmond. Desmond also had a very interesting story. Desmond was into drop shipping, international drop shipping, and at the time, that was in 2020. Yes, 2020. I'm very, yeah, 2020. He just had a failed business in terms of his drop shipping business, and he came to me and said he wanted to, start, importation, meaning importation here in Nigeria. He wanted to learn the ropes, and he also went through the training. And well, this is the second year, 2022, and he just got himself his second car, right? He's currently married. He has a child, right? All from this business, implementing what I taught. And of course, here is Catherine. During the COVID, a lot of people, a lot of businesses were hit, but of course, she was able to, get in a 1 million naira month just following what I taught. Okay, and of course, here is the mommy here who went from a struggling individual to a big time agric exporter here in Nigeria. All right. When he joined the community back then, she had just, made some, commitment in terms of her own e-commerce business. She bought some products, but they were not really selling the way she wanted. In fact, she lost money and all that. But implementing what I taught, she was able to even go from just importing to now exporting her own products. All right. And she's so good at it. She is so good at it that now she's thinking about how she can also impact people with her knowledge. All right. So if you're here and you have amazing products, and you are looking for how to expand, you want to be able to export your products to other countries, you can reach out to her, right? I think her handle on Instagram is Demami Stores. Okay, so if you head over to Demami Stores on Instagram, you should be able to locate her. All right, and there are a whole lot of a whole lot of them. Some of them don't come back, right? Maybe they don't like to, they want to, be private and all that. There are people like that, and it's fine. But sometimes when you receive these things, it's good for you to go back, show appreciation, and know that, so that the person knows that what he or she impacted you with, you know, resulted to good things in your life. All right. You need to understand that what I'm about to share with you, I have, spent millions testing myself. Okay. So I'm trying to show you these things so you know that the person who is talking to you this evening is someone who not only talks but also walk the talk. All right. Someone who has a track record. All right. Someone who has done this for years. All right. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter even if you feel that it is before. Right. As long as you're willing to learn, you're willing to implement, you will see results. All right. Like, Sylvester here. Sylvester had just, he was an affiliate marketer at the time. I spoke with him. He wanted to, start his own e-commerce business. Well, we worked together, and he was able to, get started. The first 30 days, he pulled in over 1.3 million naira, all right, in sales. Okay, and of course, here is Bakari here, who did over 1.8 in 30 days. Here is I love this guy because he's one person I've seen that has grown from one stage to another. He's diligent, he knows what he wants and he goes for it. This is Jade. Jade was able to take what I taught him, right, and implemented it in another business. And guess what? In 5 months, he was able to generate over 50 million naira for that business. Over 50 million naira. Five with seven zeros. All right. Five with seven zeros. All right. Implementing what I taught. Now, what I'm about to share with you, I started implementing in 2016. Now, in 2016, we were building our pages back then using Insta Builder. For those persons who've been in the e-commerce space for a while, we are using Insta Builder to build our pages. So we take orders. Most times, for some persons, they take their orders from right on the ad that they are running. So you see people who send their orders via text messages, right? And for those of us who were even using Insta Builders or Insta Builder, we were still asking people to send us, their order details. They test the order details to a number, right? That's how we were doing it back then. Okay. But I noticed that as I was doing this, by the way, what you see on your screen, this product is Hair Wonder and Andre. For those persons who are wondering, the product helps with hair growth. All right. But after a while of running this, I noticed that my sales were dropping. Okay, and that was when I spoke with my mentor, and he told me about a system. All right, whereby he said that, listen, you cannot just go ahead and send people directly to your sales page. You have to devise. There should be a system that helps you to get their names, their phone numbers, their emails, as the case may be, and be able to get in touch with them over and over and over again. And I implemented what he showed me, and guess what? I was getting a remittance. Okay, meaning this is money that was being sent into my bank account at the time. All right, at the time, right? I was getting remittance of at least a minimum 200,000 naira every single week. All right, what you see on your screen is not me that wrote it. These were the reports that the delivery guy sent me. All right. So I was generating a minimum of 200K every single week from that product that you saw. The first 3 months, This product pulled in over 6 million naira in the first 3 months. It was amazing, right? I was blown away by how these worked. And then in 2019, I had, refined this system a little bit, and I launched this product that you see. The product is a CBD oil, right? It helps, and I was selling it for people who had arthritis, all right? And it was bringing in, 500K in a week, right? This is the power of this system. And here is a very good friend, Deji. Deji was also using a similar system, and in 24 hours, he was able to pull in 500,000 naira in 24 hours. All right, using this system. My point is, using this system that I'm about to share with you will help you to make more money in your business than when you don't use it. Okay, this system will help you to make more money in your business than when you don't use it. So if you're still here with me, if you're still listening and you can still hear my voice, I want you to leave a comment and let me know that yes, I want this system, or get it rolling. I want the system. So go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know that you're still here with me. You can still hear me. Leave a comment and say, yes, bring it on. I want to know this system. Let me know that you're ready to know this system. Leave a comment, leave a comment, leave a comment. Let me know that you're still here and you're ready for the system. Let me know that you're ready for the system. Say, yes, I am ready. Yes, I am ready. Awesome. Awesome. So in case you're wondering, you still don't know me, you don't know who is this guy? Who is this guy sounds, cocky, too confident. All right. Who is this person? Well, my name is Jonathan Melody, and I've been in this space, this e-commerce industry, for over 10 years now, right? And I've my trainings, my videos, my books, I've been able to impact over 40,000 persons, both free and paid, in the last 5 years. I'm also the founder of the 10x Econ Club. 10x Econ Club is a community of e-commerce experts, all right? People who are running, 6 7 figure e-commerce businesses. All right, you find them inside that club. It's a group on Telegram. All right. I'm also the author of a best-selling book, The 10x E-commerce Secrets. All right. I will advise that you get it and read it. If you don't have it, it's all over. Just Google it and you will find it. There are people who are even, uh, pirating it now. They sell it as their own. Well, it's fine. My duty is to impact knowledge in the e-commerce industry. So, but I advise you to go ahead and get this book. Um, and read it. All right. Don't just get it and read it. All right. And of course, I'm married. Here is my beautiful wife. I also have a son. Okay, I know you're not ready. You don't want to hear. You're not here for my story. Okay, you don't want to hear how I used to, so Gary, how I had a lot of failed businesses. How I lost my school fees at the time to a scammer. How I lost over 120K to a scammer that told me that he would supply me laptops and all. Crazy. But what will interest you is that what I'm about to share with you, I've spent over 20 million of my own money, over 20 of my own money, testing, refining, and perfecting. And I want to hand it over to you tonight. All right. Now, the last product I implemented this system on is what you see on your screen. All right. Holistic Bloom. This is a brand I started early last year, right, 2021. And the first 4 months of launching this product, it brought in over 11 million naira in the first 4 months. All right. That's to tell you how effective this system can be if you implement it correctly. All right. And here is a disclaimer. I'm always told My lawyer always tells me to make sure that I have these on my trainings, because I've been saying some figures here. I'm talking about these people who have been able to make some crazy money and all that. Now, it doesn't mean that you are going to make the same money, right? It doesn't mean that this will even work for you, right? There are people who come to trainings like this, and go back and they still don't make any money. They still don't, like, nothing happens for them. Okay. What you need to understand is that you have to be willing to, spend money on your own personal growth, on your business growth, if you want to see growth in your person, in yourself, right? And of course, in your business. You cannot expect to grow or build a 7, 8, 9 figure business from, these 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira ebooks and videos that you get out there. Okay, so what I'm sharing with you, I'm basically sharing with you what is working for me and what has worked for other persons. All right, and I'm going to just share with you how you can get similar result. You implement it, you don't implement it. That is totally on you. All right, but what you need to understand that if you want to be able to build an 8 figure to 9 figure yearly e-commerce business, this is non-negotiable. All right, it is something that is important. It's something that you should be looking at implementing into your own business. All right, and of course, if you stay with me till the end of this training, I'm going to show you with you or share with you how you can get this smart system for just 700 naira. Yes, you heard it right. Right, for just 700 naira, you can start making use of the smart system. Okay. Now, before we go ahead and talk about some other things, let's talk about the big problem, the elephant in the room. All right. You're here, you're a business person, you're into e-commerce. There are a few things that are actually, stopping growth in terms of e-commerce these days, right? You hear about, banned accounts. You personally are probably even experiencing banned accounts, right? You're having low conversions, the cost of your results are increasing, profit is dropping because of all of these expenditures, poor delivery rates, customer telling you that they cannot pick up products, you know, all of these problems are out there. Okay, but a lot of business owners still don't understand that the average website, right, only turns 0.2% of its visitors into customers. What it means is you need to drive a whole lot of people to your website to be able to make money, to be able to make a sale. All right, that is what it means. Okay, so what I want to do is to first share with you some key elements, some secret key elements that can help you to 10x your monthly sales than the average person on the internet. All right, than the average person who is trying to run their e-commerce business on the internet. All right. And the first key element that we're going to be talking about is the right message. And you say, oh, yeah, I've been hearing about this right message. You've been sending emails. Yes. In the past 7 days, if you joined this in the past 7 days, I've been, sending you some emails. I believe you received them. If you didn't, go back to your email, check your um, email folders. You should be able to find this thing, some of these emails that were sent to you. But yes, you want to be able to place the right message in front of the right people, right? The type of message you place in front of your audience will have a high influence on your conversions. Okay, here is Kings who just made a change. He just changed the kind of message he was placing in front of his audience on Facebook, and look at the results: over 35 orders in 48 hours. All right. So, what you want to do to be able to craft out the message, the right message for your customer, is to create what we call a customer avatar. Who is your ideal customer? All right. And to do this, you have to ask yourself some questions. What actually drives these people? All right. What's their pain? What are they facing? What are their challenges? What actually motivates them? This will help you to craft the right message, um, ideally for them. Okay, and how can you do this? How do you go about this research of knowing what drives them, their pains, their challenges, what's motivating them, right? What you need to do is head over to places like Amazon. So if you head over to Amazon, do a little search um, in your niche. So if you sell an acne product, go over on Amazon and type in product for acne or acne, all right? And you're going to find a lot of products in that particular niche, right? And with that, you will be able to identify the challenges that these people are going through. All right, their pains. Look at the 1-star rating, look at the 2-star, look at the 5-star rating. What are the things that they enjoy? Right? Look at the YouTube reviews. All right, look at the comment section under these YouTube reviews, right? Niche forums, Facebook groups, all right, and even on your regular Facebook profiles, you are going to see what people are saying. Okay, this is how you will be able to create instant trust. Just imagine someone you find yourself, if let's say you find yourself in the middle of a desert and you're walking, you're testing, right? And then you met these two persons. The other person is speaking in your mother tongue or your mother language, all right? And the other person is speaking in a language you don't really understand. Who will you trust, right? Of course, the person that is speaking in your mother tongue or your native language, right? Because the person is speaking in a language that you understand. It's the same thing with your customers, right? So you want to be able to speak in a language that your customers understand. And you cannot speak in a language they understand if you don't do a little bit of research, right? By going to some of these places that I talked about: Amazon, YouTube, forums, Google groups, Facebook groups, and now there used to be, Google, Hangouts. There used to be some of these places, but yeah, these are some of the places you can go on there and look at what this your ideal customers are going through. All right, and the second key element is the right offer. Now, this is the most important element of all the elements I'm going to be talking about this evening: your offer. Now, a lot of people just jump into selling the product and ignore the fact that it's not about the product. You need to understand that customers don't care about your product. The only thing that people, your customers, care about is what they get from using your product. I want to say that again. Your customers don't care about your product. They don't care about the product you're selling. They only care about the end result, what they will get from using your product. So an offer is a means to an end. All right. People don't buy products, they buy offers. You know why? Because we are all selfish. Humans are selfish. People are always interested on what benefits them. They are interested in what benefits them. So if what you have doesn't benefit them, they are going to look elsewhere. So you must be able to create the right offer for your audience. All right. Always sell offers, guys. This is how I was able to take a product um, that I bought for 1,000 naira and sold it for 12,000 naira, right? Because I was able to create an offer. So it's not just about the product itself, it's about what I am offering them to be able to solve the problem they are having. I hope you guys get it. All right. So now, of course, now we now sell that particular product, rebranded, and we now sell it for 17,000 naira. Right. This is how you will be able to do things like this. Okay. And how do you go about, creating an offer that gets people to spend their money with you? You have to develop what we call an empathy map. All right. You need to know what your customers truly want. That is how you will be able to craft an offer. You can't, give, well, how will they put it now? Someone who lives in a cold environment, you're trying to give the person cold water. No, right? Or someone who is in an environment that is hot, you're trying to see provide the person warm water. They are looking for something that is cold, right? So you need to be able to identify what your customers truly want, all right, for you to be able to craft out your offer. So you need to know what they are saying, what they are hearing, what is out there, what are your competitors putting out there, right? What are they hearing, right? What are their family members telling them? Are they, is their family members telling them, oh, this thing you cannot, there is no solution to it, right? So there are obstacles that they have already, or objections, right? Objections. And it could be that it's stemming from what they are hearing, what they're seeing. The media is telling them, for instance, you can't cure cancer, all right? And then you come that you have something that will help them cure cancer. But the media is telling them they cannot cure cancer. Their family members, in fact, they had someone who died of cancer, and you're coming to say, listen, have a product that can cure your cancer, all right? So you have to be able to read into what they are seeing, what they are hearing, what they are thinking, to be able to craft an offer that get them to buy. Okay, you must develop an empathy map to be able to craft out your offers. All right, making money is easy when you understand what your customer truly wants. All right, now the third key element that you must have in your business is retargeting. I know that some persons, they've heard it before. You've heard about retargeting, but you don't just take it seriously, right? You don't take it seriously. It could be that you just wave it off. You are making sales here and there, so you don't really see it as something that is important. But I'm here to tell you this evening that if you want to see increments, if you want to have increased sales, you must have a system that retarget or follow up on your customers or prospective customers. You know why? We have two types of people who buy from you. What you see on your screen is what we call the buyer's pyramid. All right. So, like I said, there are two types of people who buy from you. There are people who buy now, okay, the buy now people and the buy later people. All right, or the buy now customers and the buy later customers. And what you see on your screen is what we call the buyer's pyramid. If you look at the top of this pyramid, you can see that it says the top 10%. The top 10% are the buy now customers. All right. And the buy now customers are also grouped into two. All right. There are people who will buy immediately as they see your offer. Like, they go through your offer, they go through your website, they like what you have, and they buy immediately. But there are some who will go through your offer, they will go through your pages, and they will not buy. Okay. But they have that sense, they love what you have, but they don't just buy. Those persons are people who intend, you can change their mindset in a little time frame. Okay, in a little time frame, you can change the mindset of those persons. All right, but you must have what we call retargeting, and you do this through what is called cart abandonment. Okay, you do that through what is called cart abandonment. We're going to get there. All right. And if you look at the bottom of this pyramid, you're going to see that you have the larger part of those people there. Over 90%, like 90% of your people are right here. And these are the group of people that many people don't focus on. Okay. Many people don't focus, or many business persons don't focus on this part. All right. They only focus on the top of this pyramid. But if you want to make the most money for your business, you also want to have a system that takes or caters for the people at the lower part of this pyramid. Okay, people who have this need, they actually are ready to buy, but they are not ready now. They want what you have, but they are not just ready now. All right, and of course, there are people who don't just have the need, and then people who are not just interested at all. There are people like that. Okay, but let's even talk about that 30% who have the need, but they are not just ready right now. How do you get these people to ensure that they buy from you? You have to have a system, and that is where using opt-in forms, being able to collect their details comes in. You want to be able to have a means to collect details of these people, their phone numbers, their emails, their name, so that you can reach out to them again. All right. So how do you do this? How do you, go about, following up on these persons, retargeting these visitors? You do that via emails, you do that via Facebook ads, via Google ads, via SMSs. What you need to understand that statistics have shown that over 88% of people who initiate checkout abandons their cart. What that means is if you're having 10 people visit your cart, about eight, over eight, about eight are not going to, go ahead with it. These are the 7% out of the 10% at the top part of the buyer's pyramid, right? They love what you have. They love the product that you have. They love your offer, but they don't just go ahead with it. All right. How do you get these people to come back and complete the process? And it could be, this can actually happen because of a whole lot of reasons. It could be that, oh, as they were trying to, make the purchase, their phone fell, someone called them, their kid started crying. A lot of things can, we've called some person and say, oh, I forgot to, in fact, I didn't remember that I was in the midst of, buying something like that. That happens. So you must have a system to get people back to complete the sales process. Okay. This is how we are able to generate an extra 500,000 for our business, an extra 900,000 for our business. All right. In fact, statistics have shown that 32% conversions can come in just from SMS marketing. So if you're here and you don't do retargeting using SMSs, you are losing a whole lot of money right out there. And you need to start doing this. And the best part of all of these things is that you can automate all of this. You can automate all of these things that I'm talking about. Okay. And doing this is what creates what we call the science of familiarity, right? People being able to know your brand, know who you are, right? It creates that familiarity. And of course, familiarity breeds conversions. This is how you will be able to make more sales and more money for your business. The four key elements that you need is to engage with these people who come to your website, to visit your website. You want to be able to engage with them, right? Follow up on them, right? And these are mostly people who are the lower part of the pyramid. The other 30% amongst the 90%, because 60% of out of the 90% are not really people who care about what you're offering, but there are 30% who really want what you have, right? But they are not just ready. How do you get them from the point whereby they are not ready to the point whereby they are ready? You have to follow up on them. You have to engage them. You have to put out content. All right. Um, so yeah, you can see right here that this is the pyramid that we're talking about. How do you do this? You need to create what we call the cocktail follow-up sequence. Okay, so this is a sequence that goes out automatically, right? It goes out to not only tell people about what you have to sell, but also educate these people. You always want to educate, all right, and not just beg. Okay, educate and use suspense in your marketing. All right, this is how you are going to get people to come back and buy what you have. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. All right, so you always want to educate people and not beg them to come get what you are selling. I hope I still have some people who are here listening to me. Technology can really mess you up sometimes, so if you are still here, um and you can still hear me, let me leave a comment and let me know. Yeah, yes, I am here. I'm here, and this is awesome. Let me know that you are here. Just leave a comment and just say awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me know that you're here with me and you still hear me. Leave a comment and let me know that you can still hear me. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Let me know that I still have some people. Let me know that you still hear me. Just leave a comment and say, yes, this is awesome. Yes, this is awesome. I'm here. I'm right here with you. Great, great. I believe, yeah, awesome, awesome, great. So, yeah, so you have to be able to send cocktail email. And there are three types of emails that, if you have an e commerce business, three types of emails that you must send. The first type of email is the pre-purchase emails. These are emails that goes out to people who are yet to buy. All right. Second type of emails are post purchase emails, people who have purchased from you. It could be emails thanking them, it could be emails getting them to, show them how to use the product that they've purchased to get the most results from me. It could be, recommending something else to buy more, right? And of course, the third type of emails that you must send is cart abandonment emails. We've talked about this before, right? And here is a bonus element to you, right? Here is a bonus element that you must have if you want to increase your sales, and that is increasing your cart values. If you increase your cart values, you will be able to increase your sales, all right? There is this saying in the marketing space that the person who spends the most to acquire a customer wins, all right? So you need to understand that you're not the only one who is in the playing field. You have competitors, all right, who are still advertising. If you go on Facebook, let's say your niche is in the weight loss niche. The moment a customer clicks on an ad, a weight loss ad, the customer will start seeing ads from your competitors. All right. The moment your customer clicks your ad on Facebook, the person that customer will start seeing other ads from your competitors. So how do you win such a game when you have other people who are playing in that field? You want to be able to increase your cart values. All right. It's just like you going to ShopRite, um, to buy, to shop. So you've gone on inside of ShopRite, you've purchased what you want, you have your cart full, and then you get to the point, the checkout point where you need to make payment. But there you are going to see different shelves, different counters that they have different products. Just as you are lining up to make your payments, you are seeing things right there. What they are doing there is being able to increase the card value, what you are buying. That thing is intentional. It is meant to make you to spend more money. They are not just there for you to just look at them. They are not there because those things they are beautiful. They are there because they want you to spend more money. And that same thing you should be doing in your business. You should be getting your customers to buy more of your products, even as they are about to check out from your side. All right, you should be able to do that. This is how you will be able to spend less and make more money. This is how we're able to generate an extra 500K, in our business, right, without having to spend more money, right? How we're able to, make an extra 2.6 without having to spend extra money on advertising, just because we had another product that people can add to their offer as they are about to check out. And this is something that you should be doing. And everything I just explained to you now is what I call the more sales system. All right. And here is something that we've done for you. We've been able to, package this entire thing and build it into a software that can help you to do this, right? To automate a large part of this. Okay. So you'll be able to automate all of those retargeting emails that I talked about. You will be able to do that using this LazyCom platform. This is the system that helps you to make more money for your business without having to spend more on advertising. And guess what, guys? You can get started today. You can get started on LazyCom today for just 700 naira. Yes, you heard that. For just 700 naira, you can get yourself an account on LazyCom and you can get started. All you need to do is visit lazycom.io and you will be able to get yourself an account. All right. In fact, here is what let me share with you my screen. Okay, I'm going to share with you my screen and show you some things inside of LazyCom that are possible that you can do. All right. All right. So what you see here is inside of LazyCom. All right. So here is inside LazyCom. Inside LazyCom, there are a lot of things that you can do. All right. Such as creating a funnel system that takes your customer through a journey. All right. You can create a funnel that helps you to take your customer from one point, guide them through the sales process. All right. Get them to buy more products from you. All right. You will be able to do that using what we call funnels. All right, and everything is here for you to be able to build that into your business. And another thing that we've done for you inside of LazyCom is we've built really good amazing pages for your business. Because yeah, when people look at the perception, what they perceive in your business, um also the look of your pages, right, also affects your conversions. All right, people perceive either, oh, the quality of the product, the quality of the brand, from how your pages looks. And yeah, we've been able to build some amazing pages here on LazyCom for you. All right, we have a lot of templates that you can use, right, and we're adding more templates to it. Currently we have about 70 or about 10, and we're adding more templates inside of LazyCom that you can use for your business. Just edit. All right, all of these are editable. You can see this is a drag and drop builder that you can use to build yourself amazing pages. All right, and of course you can create automations. All right, create automations here on LazyCom. All right, your emails that you want people to receive, automated emails, sequences, cart abandonment emails, SMSs. We are working to include WhatsApp that you can, create automations to have sent to your customers on WhatsApp, even as they abandon their carts. You can send them SMSs and send them emails, send them WhatsApp messages, to get them back to complete their purchase. All right. And of course, like I said, cart abandonment is something that cart abandonment emails are a great part of your business that will help you to make more money for your business. And it's something that you shouldn't be doing without. And of course, inside of LazyCom here, you're going to see how to do that for your business. Okay. And of course, you can have different emails for that. Currently, you can see for this business, we have about 3 emails. These emails, they go out automatically, right? I don't have to come here and send them manually. They are automated. They go out automatically. All right. And of course, you can track your stocks, all right, and know how your business are doing. Your stocks, you can track your stocks and know what is going on, how much you have your stocks are worth. You can even have your stock, create products. You can create products in terms of location. So you have some products in Abuja, you have some products in Lagos. You can create your products based on location. This will help you to know, oh, how many stocks do I have left in Abuja? How many stocks do I have left in Kaduna, in Owerri, and all of that. This system will help you to keep track all of these things and make your business organized. All right. So a lot more that is here. You can go ahead and check it out. Just go to lazycom.io and you will be able to get yourself an account. All right. Now, if you're here and you are like me, you're wondering that, okay, yeah, this looks good, but is there something that can help me to get started quickly? Yeah, we are going to talk about that. But yes, here is a question that I usually get. Some asking, okay, what kind of product can I use this system for? Basically, as long as you sell physical products, you can use this system for it. As long as you sell physical products. All right. So in this training, I've been able to share with you how you'll be able to make more sales for your business. Get your customers to trust you instantly. I told you about focusing on selling offers and just products. I told you about using emails, SMSs to be able to follow up on your customers and get them to spend come back and make and buy your products. I've told you about uh, creating follow-up emails, follow-up SMSs to get people to come back and buy your stuff. And we talked about increasing your cart values. All right, get people to buy more of your products. Okay, this will help you to make more sales, make more money for your business. All right, but you're probably here right now, you're wondering, yeah, is there something that can help to get started as quickly as possible? Yes, we have this program. I have this program available. It's called the More Sales System. Um, this program was launched for a small group of people, and when we launched this program, it was sold for 50,000 naira. All right, this is a program that will help you to be able to implement all of these things and help you to take your business to 10-30% conversions. All right, and of course, you don't have to be an expert marketer to be able to do this, or a copywriter. The More Sales System is for you if you are looking at increasing your conversions for your business. All right. So what I'm going to do is just tell you what is inside the More Sales System that will help you to maximize the use of LazyCom. All right. Now, if you head over to you can go ahead and just set up an account and look at LazyCom and see what is achievable. All the things I talked about here are the things that you can do right on LazyCom. All right. But if you're looking at close guide and see how you can, implement some of these things, yeah, this is something that you should lay your hands on. So let's just talk about. I don't want to hype it up, all right? I don't want to hype, but I just want to tell you what you will find inside of this muscle system. So yeah, you're going to find the right message formula. How you can create the right message. We talked about this. One of the first elements, okay, to help you to speak the language that your customers understands. And of course, the big idea formula. You don't just want to sell your products, just selling them, because what you need to understand that when you're trying to sell your products, you are providing an argument. Okay, you are in an argument with your customer. All right, because like I said, they are seeing a whole lot of things, they are hearing a whole lot of things. You are in an argument. How do you win that argument? It is from you being able to come up with a big idea for what you're selling. All right, and of course, inside of this program, the More Sales System, you get to learn how to come up with a big idea, and of course, how to create irresistible offers. You get to have that as well. All right, and I hand you templates, all right, to send you for your ads. All right, like we said, that your retargeting is not just on Facebook. All right, you can have your retargeting on via emails, via SMSs. But how can you structure your retargeting? Your retargeting is not the way you should have your prospecting campaigns. They are different. All right, but how should you have them? That is why I have some templates um, for you to make use of. All right. So you lay your hands on these templates, SMS templates, email templates, and of course your ads. Or of course, I show you how to craft your cocktail follow-up sequence. This is how you'll be able to get those 30% that didn't buy from you to come back and buy from you. Remember that buyer's pyramid that we talked about, and we said that there is a top part 10% of people who are going to buy, and the 90% of people who are the majority of people who visit your site who are not even ready to buy, right? How do you get them to buy? Those 30% who are ready, they have this problem, but they are not just ready now. How do you get them from the point of not ready to the point whereby they are ready? It's using the cocktail sequence. And I show you how to do that, how to craft this cocktail sequence, all right? Using all of these things is how you will be able to have control over your income. So if you're looking at having control over your income in your business, this is a program you should lay your hands on. All right. And of course, I'm going to be throwing in some bonuses. I know people love bonuses. So the first bonus for those persons who grabs this is the economics of retention. So it's not just about getting your customer. It's not about getting the customer. One of the problems I've seen over and over again in the e-commerce space is people are more concerned about the that first sale, right? They're just concerned about the first sale. But how do you get someone to come over to buy from you over and over again. This is how you'll be able to get, return buyers and not having to spend on, you know, on traffic, or spend on on traffic to make sure for you to be able to make sale. Right, you want to be able to get return buyers. It's through the economics of retention. You learn that on there to be able to achieve this. And of course, I have the BSM scaling method, how you can scale your Facebook ads and make more money for your business. All right. And of course, a total of what I'm handing to you is over 400,000 naira. And like I said, this was sold for 50,000 naira for people who got it before now. The last time I sold this was sold for 50,000 naira. But guess what? For those of you who are right here, for those of you who are here with me till this time, you can lay your hands on this for just 5,100 naira. Yes, for just 5,100 naira, you will lay your hands on this program, right? And everything I just talked about for just 5,100. And yes, this is just for today. It means by 12 a.m. tomorrow morning, you won't be able to make this. It's just for those persons who make payments before the end of today. All right. So, which simply means that you have about less than 3 hours to grab this for 5,100 naira. So, go ahead if you want to have this. And be able to implement the more sales system in your business. All right, go ahead, send just 5,100 into the account that you see on your screen. After payments, make sure that you send a message with your details, your payment details, to the number that you see on your screen. All right, listen, with what I just shared with you, right, and you implement it in your business, you will be able to 10x your conversions, be able to create offers that sells themselves. All right, create that instant trust and credibility with your potential customers. All right, and be able to generate quick sales and profits, gain control over your income, because you need not to always worry about, oh, where is the next sale coming from and all of that. You know that, yeah, you have a system that is going to be generating you sales. All right, like I said, this is me sharing with you what has worked for me. All right, and of course that can give you similar results. Okay, so go ahead. If you're looking for a system that will help you to increase your conversions, go ahead and get this before the end of today. Now, right now, you have three options. Okay, you can do nothing, act like you're never in this training. In fact, you didn't hear me say anything about the more sales system. Or you can go ahead and figure out these things, how to craft out your own messaging, how to create your offer, or maybe you already know how to do all of this. Go ahead and just register on LazyCom and get started and use that platform to grow your business. Or you can just take the shortcuts, learn how to create some of these things, your messaging, your offer, your sequences, your retargeting emails already done for you, templates that you can work with. If you want that, then just go ahead and make a payment of just 5,800 naira into the account and send a message to that number. All right. You need to stop struggling. Okay. Get the muscle system and start working on it. All right. In the next 48 hours and start seeing some changes in your business. All right. And like I said, this used to be 50,000 naira. All right. But it's just for today. Just for today, you can get this for 5,100 naira for just today. Okay, for just today, you can get this for 5,100 naira. Like I said, this ends by 11:59 p.m. this night. And of course, I'm going to be taking down this training, all right, in the next 24 hours for those persons who've not seen it. So after 11:59 p.m. today, you can only get this. Either you go on LazyCom. On LazyCom, if get either the startup plan or the business plan, and not the trial plans, but not trials. You already get the plans. Of course, you can lay your hands on this more sales system as well. We'll provide you with a more sales system, right? So this is an opportunity for you to get the more sales system for ship, all right, at a very affordable price. You can lay your hands on the more sales system this night, all right? So go ahead, like I said, make that payment and send your details to the number. In fact, for the fast fingers, all right. So the first persons to make their payment before we close tonight's training, right? Before we close tonight's training, if you make your payment before we close tonight's training, I'm going to hand this this training to you on how you can create some irresistible offers, especially if you're someone who sells in the beauty or in the health niche. This will greatly help you, right? This was a system I used to, create, turn that product of 1,000 naira to 12,000 naira. But this is only for those persons who make payments before we close tonight's training. All right, so go ahead, make the payment, and send your payment details to the account, to the phone number on your screen. All right, now there's a point that I'm going to take a few questions for the next 5 to 10 minutes. All right, for the next 5 to 10 minutes I'm going to take a few questions. So if you have any questions, go ahead, ask me your questions. Ask me your questions. We have 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes, and we are going to call it call it a night. All right. We've been here for an hour. Okay. Let me have your questions. If you have questions, leave them. Let me answer a few questions before we say good night. All right. So if you have any questions, leave your questions. Leave your questions. I'm waiting for your questions, guys. All right. So in the absence of questions, uh, thanks for showing up, guys, and do have a lovely night. And for those of you making payments, ensure that you send a message to the phone number on the screen. All right, so that you can receive your package. All right, guys, have a great time. Good night.